channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Krogal, and it's Friday today. I'm filming this on Friday. You'll see it on Monday. I was so elated with the response that I got from the haul that I posted last week, or currently this past Monday, because I hadn't posted a haul in a while, and you guys really wanted them back, and I finally felt comfortable posting them, and I was just really ecstatic. So that made me really pumped to make my list this week and film another haul for you guys. It's currently 5:35, so cheers. This is gonna be a little bit of a tangent, but if you don't wanna listen to me, it's okay. There's a timestamp always in the description box as to when like the actual haul starts. But I recently signed up for Bright Cellars. So this is one of the wines that came. I just got them all today. It's called Dancing Juice. It's a white blend. It's delicious. I signed up for Bright Cellars out of boredom. Like, I had been toying with the idea for a while, and then just being in quarantine, being bored, wanting kind of something cool and new in my life, I decided to sign up for it. And initially when I went through the website to do it, I thought it was too expensive. Like, I got to the end, I saw how much it was gonna be, and I was like, I don't wanna pay that much. Like, it's cool, but it's not that cool. So then they kept sending me emails like with all these different like deal after deal. Like, we'll throw in a bottle of wine, we'll throw in a free, like, I don't know, corkscrew or something. And then I got one that was, we'll give you 50 bucks off. That's all I needed to hear. I was like, okay, I'll do it. So they all came today, and it's so cool. They come in this really neat box with like a drawer that slides out, and it's really, really neat. It is not something I'm gonna be doing every month. You have the option to like skip a month. And I actually already pushed next month's order to the month after. That's like another thing you can do, is you can push it out. But it's just really neat to have like wine show up at your door, and all of the labels are just like beautiful. And you take a quiz, and then they put bottles in your box, I should say. They put assigned bottles to your box based on what kind of wines you like. And if there's one in there, like I had a Chardonnay in mine, and I can't stand Chardonnay. So it's like, do you not like this one? Like, do you want to switch it out? You can swap them. It's really neat. So I have a referral code. I'll drop it below. This is not like sponsored. They didn't send this to me. This is all on my own, but I just think like, sometimes we just need a little ray of sunshine, and sometimes that ray of sunshine is wine when you're quarantined. So if you're interested, that will be down there. What we've been up to. What have we been up to? We've been kind of just, we've been keeping busy, to be honest. I am doing so much redecorating, it's out of hand. I have bought 3 rugs since we've been in quarantine. I bought a new living room rug, I bought a rug for Daisy's room, and I bought a runner to go down the hallway. And now we're just like, I mean, I cleaned up the patio. Now the patio is like a little space for Daisy. Like, I'm just on it when it comes to kind of, I've said in the past, like, we waited so long to make this house a home, and I feel like while we did things to make this house a home, we're not fully there yet. So I got new pillows. I've been doing things to make it a little more cozy. So that's what I've been doing. Daisy's been keeping busy. I feel like we're in a really good groove now, to be honest. And we've just been doing a lot of like preschool stuff. We've been playing a lot of games. We've been doing a lot of baking. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I have a frosted cupcake on top of my green containers right there. And then we made applesauce muffins today. So we've just been keeping busy. If you want to know about my week, how I've been eating, how I've been how I've been feeling, I will link the what I eat in a day from last week, as well as a weekly update video that when this video posts will have gone up the day before. So if you missed it, or for whatever reason you didn't watch it, I will link that as well if you want to hear more about that. Before we jump into the grocery portion of this haul, I did place a Netrition order. I think this got here, it came like midweek this week. I'm not gonna show you everything that I got, but I did want to highlight just a few things that I picked up before we jump into like the actual grocery portion. Okay, so I picked up these. I've had them before. I can never find them in store like anywhere. So I got 2 cans. These are just the black soybeans. They are 1 net carb a serving, and a serving is a 1/2 cup. I feel like these are perfect for If you're doing, like I did a taco salad last week, those would have been perfect. Or really any type of like Mexican dish. I also just think they're a great side dish. Pre-keto, I loved beans. I mean, kidney beans, refried beans, pinto beans, like beans, legumes, lentils, all that jazz. So I love having those on hand. And one thing I like about Netrition is that they don't jack up the prices. Like the prices of all of these things are not, some I even compared to like the place's actual website, and there's not inflation like really at all. So just kind of PSA on that. I got these, which I've already busted into. Why? Oh, it's because it was up against something cold. I was like, why is this wet? These are new. They're the Lily's milk chocolate style covered caramels. So they're just little caramels. They taste like a keto milk dud. Like they're not as chewy as a milk dud. They don't get stuck in your teeth or anything. And you can definitely tell it's not like the milk dud chocolate, but they are delicious. Then I picked up this milkadamia unsweetened vanilla macadamia milk. So we are continuing to kind of build up our little coffee station over here. So I had mentioned last week, I got rid of my iced coffee machine. We bought a cold brew pitcher, like a cold brew maker. I will link it below, it's super affordable. We also bought a coffee grinder, so we're gonna stop buying pre-ground coffee and we're gonna grind, yeah, that's right, grind our own, because it's kind of known that like if you grind it yourself and you grind the beans like as you're making the coffee, not just all at once or buying a bag of ground coffee, that it packs more of a punch, the taste is different. So we bought a coffee grinder, and we also bought a milk frother, and I am going to be testing a bunch of keto-friendly milks and kind of see like what froths the best. We do have an espresso, so if I can make like a macadamia nut milk latte or an almond milk latte and get some kind of foam, I'm not expecting to get the kind of foam I would get with whole milk, but get something, then that would be pretty cool. So I picked up a carton of that. Speaking of coffee, I finally got my hands on this Kitu Super Creamer. I know Erin loves this stuff. Jess over at Journey to Healthy does as well. I don't know if they picked up the flavored ones. This is in the sweet cream. So it has protein and MCT oil. And they had a couple different flavors of this. It's for 3 tablespoons. It's 50 calories, 5 fat, 0 carb, 3 protein. It's just water, whey protein concentrate, cream, coconut MCT oil, monk fruit, natural flavor, potassium phosphate, gellan gum. So like pretty clean, and I love it. I've used it like 2 or 3 times. It's really, really good. And then lastly, upon Erin's recommendation, I picked up 2 flavors of the Pork King Good pork rinds. Why could I not think of that word? I got the pizza and the white cheddar. I've yet to try the white cheddar. I had the pizza today. It's absolutely delicious. It's so good. Another thing that I really like about these, aside from the flavor, is that the texture and like, not consistency, I guess it would be texture of the pork rind. These are like the field trip ones where they're very light, very airy. You're not crunching on a lot of stuff. You're not like hurting your teeth, which is my kind of pork rind. I like the airy and the light. So I'm very interested to try these now that I know I like the pizza ones. And then the last thing I want to mention is from the same company. It's the Pork King Good pork rind crumbs, and I got the spicy Cajun. So it's just pork rinds, and then it has a bunch of seasonings. That's it. There's no filler, there's no like preservatives in here or anything. And yeah, I'm like well aware that you can make your own, and that I could easily toss a bunch of pork rinds into a food processor and spice it myself. I don't want to. Like I don't want to do that, especially when dinner time rolls around. That just sounds so messy and labor intensive to me, and I'm happy to have like a container of them in my pantry. All right, so now let's talk about why you're here. I know this is taking a while. Let's talk about groceries. So we started and went to Trader Joe's this week. If you are new around here, I have not been out to a store to anything. I did go to the car wash once and I got gas, but other than that, I haven't been out since this whole quarantine started. And initially I didn't even want to go grocery shopping because the empty shelves kind of freaked me out. When I feel like that was happening for us in San Diego, I shouldn't speak for everyone. For us in San Diego, that was happening kind of when quarantine started, which was about a month ago now. And I just didn't want to go out, and I asked Sternan if I could make him a list and he would go to the store, and he like doesn't care. He's like, yeah, of course. So he started, and then once I felt comfortable, which was probably like 2 weeks ago, I was like, yeah, I'll go. Like, things were getting restocked. Things weren't as dire. Of course, you still have to wait in like a line, but in terms of like shelves being bare, I knew it wasn't going to trigger me because shelves were being restocked pretty frequently. But we kind of had that discussion, and it just didn't make sense since I hadn't been out at all. It's like, why have two people going to public spaces when it's just not necessary? So essentially, I make my list. I have Sternan go over it with me before he leaves, just in case he has any questions. And then if he does end up having questions, he calls me or texts me like while he's at the store. He's been such a trooper, and he's nailing it. So this week, similarly to last week, I just ask him where he wants to go because I don't want to make it any more like confusing or like labor intense. Like, I want it to be the easiest experience for him, and he said Trader Joe's is the easiest. So I made my list based off of the fact that he was going to be going to Trader Joe's. So let's just go over like what I'm making this week. I'm doing chicken tenders and salad, turkey burgers, breakfast for dinner, steak and mashed cauliflower, wings and salad. And then for lunches, I'm doing my good old marinara bake because I had everything except the marinara. So I'm doing my marinara bake, and then I'm also making these broccoli bites. It's essentially just cheese, broccoli, which I have, and then riced cauliflower as well. And I think there's some type of binder, maybe like egg or something. So I'm gonna make those for lunches too. So that's what I'm making. I pulled a little bit from my freezer, and the rest I picked up, or I had Sternan pick up. I keep saying I, and it's like I didn't do it, Sternan did it. So I feel like I'm like stealing his thunder or something. Let's look at what Sternan got us from the store. All right, let's start with some produce. So I got some Persian cucumbers. These are good for Daisy to eat, like with like lunch or dinner, or even a snack. I bought these for myself as well to snack on, so got a pretty decent container of those. A bagged Caesar salad and a bagged Southwest chopped salad. What's new? Some little cuties, little mandarins for Daisy. A tomato, 2 avocados. I would not normally buy organic. Sternan did, which is completely fine. Just not what I would normally pick up. I'm not saying that to like roast him. I'm just saying that in case you're like new here and you think I like only want to buy organic, I don't know, produce and like wait till we get to the chicken. Just so you know, I would not normally pick that up. 2 pears for Daisy, and then some blueberries. These are for Daisy, but I'm also gonna make that Keto Connect sheet pan pancake again. And instead of doing the Lily's chocolate chips and pecans on top, I'm gonna do pecans and blueberries. So that is for that. To the dairy, we're still working on an 18 count of eggs. I think we're about halfway through, so I just picked up a dozen. Small heavy whipping cream, a block of cream cheese, some grated parm, and then we are fully out of like, I have a bag of mozzarella in the fridge and one in the freezer, but in terms of cheddar, we're totally out. Kind of wish I would have had him pick up 2, but anyways, a bag of shredded cheddar, some sliced sharp cheddar for, I've been making Daisy, some like grilled cheese, or we also can use these like in quesadillas with a low carb tortilla. So we got that, and then just some Colby Jack snack cheese. Meat, so I don't buy organic stuff unless like the price is not that different, or maybe it's on sale. And Sternan got all organic chicken. So the drumsticks are like whatever, because they're probably close to what the non-organic would be. So like it was $3.24 for that one, $2.85 for that one. I forgot, I have wings on my list as what we're eating this week, but he couldn't find them. So we're doing drumsticks instead. So 2 things of drumsticks, and then the tenders, like that price for tenders is a little outlandish. Like I know that the non-organic ones were cheaper, but it's all right. It's again, it's all good. And then we got some top sirloin steak. We splurged, and I'm gonna do, I think I might do this with the Caesar and then with cauliflower mash and do like just kind of like a steak dinner. Super excited about that. And then 2 things of bacon. I had, what was it, 2 weeks ago from Walmart, they had subbed out my bacon, and I got 3 packs of that Bar S bacon, and there's like 3 slices left. So I picked up 2. This is my tried and true. This is my favorite bacon like of all time. So I got 2 of those. Beverages, 2 things of sparkling water for Daisy, and then I got a bottle of bubbles and orange juice because I know you're probably thinking you literally just told us how you got like a gazillion bottles of wine. Because I'm doing like a FaceTime get together, if you will, with my girlfriends, and I'm gonna have a mimosa. Like, we're gonna do like early happy hour, and I'm gonna have a mimosa during that. So I got that for that reason. For the aisle, cinnamon apple snack sticks for Daisy. I had on there just baking mix because we've been, like I said, we've been doing so much baking. So Cernan picked up this Blondie bar baking mix. So Daisy and I will make that at some point this week. Some peanut butter crackers for her, as well as applesauce. There was a little like miscommunication when it came to the marinara. This is not the one I would normally get because it's not very carb friendly. It's 8 net carbs. But I have 2 of these, so I'm just gonna work with them. So 2 of the organic tomato basil marinaras, and then some more tuna. Over to freezer, pretty much everything for Daisy. She was fresh out of fish sticks, so I picked her up some of those. I thought this could kind of change up breakfast. She loves croissants. Anytime she gets to, you know, pick out something at Starbucks in the morning, or if Cernan runs and gets coffee, when he used to do that a lot more often, she always gets a croissant, so I thought this would kind of just change things up. This is a broccoli and cheddar quiche. I've gotten this for her before, and she eats this for dinner. And then I picked her up some corn. I wanted just regular corn. They didn't have that, so I thought this is like, I mean, it's basically regular corn with like cotija cheese on it, so we'll see if she likes that. And then just regular like vegetable medley. And then this stuff is from Target. Cernan just needed to go there for like a handful of necessities, none of which were groceries, and he picked up Diet Coke for himself, as well as low carb tortillas, since we can't get these at Trader Joe's. All right, y'all, so that is everything that I picked up at Trader Joe's, and then those 2 random things from Target. So Target, it came to about 10 bucks, and he spent $135 at Trader Joe's. So I think that's totally fine. Again, I'm trying to cook with what's in my freezer, but I don't want to deplete my freezer stash. So, you know, I'm pulling ground beef from there. You know, this food is basically for starting Monday. So like tonight I'm pulling wings out of my freezer. Like, I'm definitely using that food, but I don't want to, I mean, I don't want to have an empty freezer, if that makes sense. So I feel like I have found a really good balance when it comes to pulling from there, but then also buying whatever I need to buy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's haul. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I will put links to all of those products from Netrition, as well as the wine, the Bright Cellars link. I hope you guys don't think I'm like trying to like push that on you. I just think it's really cool. And I had somebody message me on Instagram because I posted a clip of me like, I don't know, just showing the wine and like opening it and stuff over there. And she was like, oh my gosh, is that for like a review? And I was like, well, I could do a review. Like, they didn't send it to me to review. I paid for it, but I could do a review. Anyways, if you have any interest in that, definitely go scope it out, go check it out. And I will see you guys on Wednesday with a what I eat in a day. See you then, friends. Bye.